cheese is right, Gouda Guy. Hello, subscribers. And future subscribers, I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Dragon Warrior Monsters. I'm gonna change the frame and show it to you for like 1 second, and then you probably won't see it for a while. Let's continue from where we last left off. I have Golf and Boba and Flat in my party. Thank you so much for making me do 182 shoulder shrugs last night. Let's reset that reps counter. If we get any donations, we're doing squats today. Kojiro and Muppet Mower and Cameron Rice and Dagger and Spency Cat. Plus, if you donate $10, you can name one of my monsters. There's a 4-character limit to the monster names. So that's why we have Golf and Boba and Flat. Quick Guns. What are your opinions on the new remaster that was announced? Spency Cat, you gotta be more specific. I probably didn't see it. What are we talking about? For this game? Yeah, Muppet Mower. For this game? I do not know. Let's do some exploring. There's like a lot of stuff that I haven't messed around with yet. For example, this hole. Oh, I have fallen down the... Okay, I thought I could get to the other, like, farther to the right and fall down the hole in such a way that maybe I land in that hole that's in these barrels. Well, that's okay. Let's do something else. There's a remaster for Dragon Quest that was announced. Hold on, says Spency Cat. Okay, I will hold on. Yo, let's talk to the hand, so to speak. Let's play rock, paper, scissors. Yes. Select your choice by stepping on the panels in front of me. Is this gambling? When you want to do it again, step on the panel again. You don't need to come up to me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right, everyone. Should I choose rock, paper, or scissors? And also, which one is which? There's like slime, crab, and then a Wario barrel. I can't tell what these are, Death Bob. But you know the deal. Pick left, right, or middle, everyone. Dendon Tucker, what's going on? Hey, KarmaJolt, what game is this? This is Dragon Warrior Monsters for the Nintendo Game Boy Color. Mr. Stream last night, Karma. Glad I caught you in Lee's chat. Yeah, we raided Pixel Bro Lee last night, and that was a fun time. A lot of people came with me, and we're quite generous. Yo, we got multiple votes for middle. Let's go. Did I win? Darn, again. I can't tell if I won, actually. Oh, wait. I think I see it now. It's like a Krabby Crab. Like the pincers are kind of scissors. Oh yeah, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Yeah. I saw Megaharv playing the demo for it. Honestly, it looks like something that I can skip. I don't know if that game's going to be good, Spency Cat. I'll watch it, though. Always slime, says Muppet Mower. I assume this one. I won. Challenge me anytime. Alright, is there a pattern? Okay, so the first time I chose this and won. Darn, again, he says. Then, so I guess it's in order rock, paper, scissors. No. It would be paper, scissors, rock? I actually don't know. This looks like scissors here, because he threw up a paper, did he not? And I won that one? So let's try this time. Darn, again, okay. And now I'm guessing maybe slime here. That's a tie. It's a tie. In this case, I win anyway. Ha ha ha. Okay, so it looks like there might be a set pattern to this. So this is scissors, and it beats pape. Okay, he seems to be doing the same order every time. Then let's try this now. Okay, slime covers rock, I suppose. And then what for the last one? Pick the last one, everyone. By last one, I mean, after this, I'm probably gonna leave. My Dragon Warrior experience is limited to the original NES, the remake on GBC, this game, and a demo of DQ7 on PS2. I got 1 vote for rock, 1 for paper, and 1 for scissors. Slime, says Muppet Mower. Dang. That was wrong. Okay, so it looks like maybe since it seems like the pattern is always the same, let's do scissors, rock, scissors, slime, and rock. Oh, never mind. Okay, the last one maybe isn't the same as always. Maybe it's not always the same, excuse me. Rexy Ronan, what's going on? My only experience with Dragon Quest was Dragon Quest VIII on PS2. Yeah, we kind of recently beat that game. Okay, scissors. Rock. Scissors. Slime. Then what? Nailed it! You're good. Look, I'll tell you about a good place for your prize. Climb up the stairs over there. And also, I'll create these stairs for you. Okay. Our prize is stairs? Don't necessarily love that. What is this?
I'm Mick. Who are you? Phew, those crazy fans are annoying. Still a rookie, aren't you? You need to clear an upper class. To see the starry shrine. Well, take it easy. Smell you later. Here is Her Majesty, the Queen of Great Tree. Here is her guest, Mick. Come back after you meet the Master Monster Tamer. Teddy Bear.
Stab, checked out the stuffed animal. The stuffed animal looks familiar. Yeah, it kind of looks like my sister's. Rookie, such a noob. Yeah, exactly. DQ8 was a vibe, and I love those streams dearly. Avis, especially the ones with Genevieve B. Side Order, member for 19 months, saying KJ is the greatest. Yo, thank you so much. Side Order. I really appreciate the support. Over a year and a half. Over more than a year and a half is what I meant by that. Everyone put a side order in the chat, like some French fries. Yeah, quick guns. Scarm, I see you.
I am the Queen of Great Tree. I like to watch battles and eat cheese. It seems you haven't paid a visit to the Starry Shrine. Come back later. I am not interested in weaklings.
Bro, I just won the rock, paper, scissors, and you're calling me a weakling?
These statues are the protectors of Great Tree. Before you go on your quest, make an entry to the journal. It's a good idea.
Stuffed animal looks like Ursa Minor from Dragon Quest. Gouda guy? I think I remember those. You done any breeding yet, Scarm? Not yet.
Have you been using the bookmark? It's very useful. I saw one in the bazaar before, but I don't know if they still have them. Sorry, messed up my lines.
Gwr, gwr. Obviously a robot. In the back, they teach kids about the monsters. Maybe you should check it out. Coolest part of the game, IMO. Scarm, where do I do that? At the farm? At the farm with Scarm? Alright, apparently I'm live, according to YouTube. There are foreign masters who restore your power, give you lots of meat treats, and send you somewhere, improve your abilities. How can these masters be found? I bet we find them in the battle world. Breeding is at the base of the tree. Okay, thank you. Luring children into back rooms with monsters. East 500? Yeah, usually it's the thing children are afraid of. Death Bob? Appreciate you. I took notes about how to catch monsters. You want them? I'll copy them, yeah. Stab opens the notebook. Giving monsters meat treats makes them easier to tame. The more expensive the treat, the better it works. If one is not enough, give them 2 or 3. Important, knock out the monster you like last. Oh, okay, so you can only... I see. So it seems like you can only recruit one monster per battle, and it's the last one you defeat. Hold on, wait, KarmaJolt is live? I'll be right back. Yeah, side order, YouTube loves to email me that I am live. I guess that's some good confirmation, but I already have you cool people in the chat telling me. Joseph Neal, the Lillipop.
Welcome to the Master School. Today's lecture is about the characteristics of monsters. Want to listen? Yes. Okay, then go sit at a desk. Have you never been to a school? There are characteristics for monsters, such as resistance to fire or ice. For example, Metally is resistant to everything. These characteristics can be inherited by their kids. Want to hear more? Yes. Dragons with Metally patterns are more resistant to a variety of things. The more the plus for breeding, the greater the tendency for that to breed with an understanding of these characteristics. Stronger monsters will be born if they compensate for each other's weak points.
Okay. Ah, Pippin! Hello. She brushed up against my feet. Alright, should we do some breeding, I guess? It doesn't listen to me much. Seems to need more intelligence. Or maybe you need more intelligence. Hee dude! Hee dude. Wanna know who you're gonna fight with in E-Class? Tito in the waiting room will fight you in the final match of E-Class. The guy is Armor Peed and 2 Snailies. A monster called Poison Gon will show up at the first match. It'll give poison hit. You'll need antidote or you'll have a hard time. Alright, got it, dude. I'm trying to talk to this ball. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Sai, I'm starving. I'll be angry if somebody gives me an order now. What about an order of fries? A side order, even. Okay. So yeah, pretty much every time you beat a new tier of monster tournament, I guess, more stuff is opened up in the castle and around the city. Thank you, Stab. I'm saved. In return, let me tell you a secret. A sky dragon is flying over the farm. If you wait under it, something good will happen. Use my farm as often as you like. Well, what are you gonna do? Separate. Later. We'll be here for you. You're at the monster farm. The Mad Knight is trying to jump over the hole. Cool, thanks. But the hole cannot be jumped over. I wonder where it goes if you fall. I'm Sleo. I'm the grandson of Grandpa Slib. You want to know about the farm? Yeah. You can drop off up to 19 monsters and eggs here. The monsters can still get experience points even if you leave the monsters here. Oh, okay, that's cool. But the monsters will get more points if you take them with you. When you reach the limit, you can make some of them sleep. Sleep can put all monsters on the farm in a deep sleep. Then you can drop off 19 more monsters at the farm. And if you reach the limit again, you will have to part with some monsters. You can't take the eggs with you. Please drop them off here. Yo, Pulio was happy. Good. Is this the Sky Dragon? Hey, Mr. Monster Master, I wonder what I can catch here. I will put my catch in the jar. Come and see my catch sometimes. Oh, I got a tiny medal. Alright, that's nice. Now the jar is filled with garbage. That looks like maybe a Sky Dragon. The place to hatch eggs! Now I remember! Starry Shrine. Why does he spell it out like that with periods in between every letter? It's the Shrine of Starry Night. Ow. Thwack! It was the egg of a Sky Dragon that hit Stab's head. Stab took the egg of a Sky Dragon, but eggs cannot be carried around. The egg was left with Pulio on the farm. Splash! Poop hit Stab. Okay, wow! I got pooped on. If you take monsters on a journey, they become attached to you. When they are left on the farm all the time, they will not listen to you. But if you give them treats, they will become really attached to you. Oh. Yeah, maybe I can give beef jerky to my own monsters. I told you not to look up. I didn't. This guy's always looking forward. Poop to the head, and not a single bath or shower in the tree. That's right, Kojiro. Ewix, what's going on? Check on which one, Stab. Sky Dragon Egg? Alright. Don't know who its mom is. What are you talking about? I just saw its mom. I know exactly where this egg came from. The mom dragon. Dagu is level 12. Pip is level 12. Doug is level 8. You know what? Let's take Pip with us. I'm gonna drop off Boba. And pick up Pip, who is a cat. Hey, he is good. I figured, Abraham. So, like, what do I do for the eggs? And how do I breed? Old monsters like myself can no longer make it to the next level. I guess I'm at my level limit. You're doing fine, dude. Can't go this way either. Oh, I know that monster. That's the big lips guy, right? Like the lips-looking slug? I think you need to do the next tournament first, but I may be wrong. Dagger? Let's try it then. I can probably just do it, I feel like. Let's record in journal. Record it in the journal. I believe you need to take eggs to a shrine to hatch them. Oh, Abraham says you'll unlock after the next round of tournaments. Okay. Welcome. Which class are you registering for? Let's do E-class. 50 bucks. Are you okay with registering in E-class? Yeah. Gonna whoop E-class. I've never even used one of my Pokemon, and it's gonna be easy. Ladies and gents, welcome to the arena. A new challenger is here today. Ladies and gents, please welcome Stab. Now we begin the first match. I love the crowd noises. Honestly, for some reason, I am always charmed by crowd noises in video games like this that are just kind of like weird whistles and hissing sounds. Another good example is in Bomberman, when you, like, win a multiplayer match. There's, like, crowd whistling sounds like this. And, like, none of my family can whistle, so we would always emulate whistling sounds by saying Mareep, Mareep, and then later we found that that was a Pokemon. So obviously it was a crowd favorite for our family. Hamster noises is right, Gouda guy. Kirby Superstar has good crowd noises during the Megaton Punch. Blue things kind of look like Umbrella Academy pick to me. Wait, which blue things? Umbrella Academy. I think I've seen that. Yeah, Dagger. Great minds think a lot. Let's rumble! Yo, this guy has a tree slime? Well, I have a tree. Watch out, Crespent tree slime. Oh, it is a tree slime. Okay, I thought I was, joking about that. Also, that gecko lizard looks familiar. Same with that snake, maybe? I have an idea. Let's fight. Pip attacks. 18 to Poison Gon. Golf loses 28 defense. I love that we're picking on Poison Gon. He spits poison gas. Golf and Pip got poisoned. Flat dodged it, which is lucky because Flat is grass type. I actually don't know if I have any antidotes. Can't use items this battle. Okay. Somebody specifically was like, make sure you have an antidote. Maybe they meant like an antidote spellcaster? Crest Pent attacks. Alright, we're losing some HP here. Oh, you mean Umbrella Corps? Yes, Umbrella Corp. From Resident Evil, I see. Umbrella Academy was a show that had like a an ape guy in it. I could be in trouble. Golf yells and attacks. Is that like a stronger attack than just not yelling and attacking? Nowadays, the antidote spell in DQ is known as Squelch. Yeah. Doesn't that mean to silence someone, though? I summon Ace's Cull 64, Grave Accelerator, in attack mode. Attack 1400, defense 1500. Goes to the challenger. Now we begin the second match. Pip, you stole Tiny Cat's bed. Pippin? Yeah, that's right. You should be ashamed for stealing Tiny Cat's bed. Let's rumble! Yeah, yells and attacks is basically this game's version of critical hits. No, it doesn't seem that powerful. It probably does like 30% extra damage or something, but it's Kojiro, it didn't seem as powerful as like an actual critical hit. Ooh, Fire Air is gonna mess me up here. Fairy Drac attacks. Maybe I should have kept Boba in the party to do that AoE damage. Because all I have right now is like physical attacks. Pip throws out Vacuum Slash. Love that. He was taking a deep breath as if he was charging up for something. Damn, that did a ton of damage there. Pip slashes at tornado speed. There we go. Full force hit. 53. Boom. Alright. This could be tough. Poison's gone. I didn't notice that dagger. Again, goes to the challenger. Now we begin the third match. Here's Master Taco. With Tito. Oh, I know this guy. If I lose to him, I'll be mad. Oh, he's got crustaceans. Hey, Stab. Welcome. I am Master Tito. Do you think you could defeat me? That's not the voice that I gave him. Ha ha ha. Don't let your defeat bother you. Snaily and Armorpedes. Oh, come on. Alright, no effect on Golf. Snaily 2 calls for help. Yeah, we're in some trouble here. So I meant to do plan, charge, charge, charge. I don't know if that would make a difference there. Yeah, Pip died. Probably toast here. Ice Bolt having no effect on Golf is pretty good. Alright, we lost. That's okay. Stab gang is wiped out. Too bad, your monsters are too weak. You should go to the Traveler's Gate where stronger monsters are. Well, that sucked. What do I do? Should I level up, or should I just put more dragons in my party? I don't know if this tree is any good, honestly. Like, he's got... What can he do? Leg sweep? Can't go wrong with leveling up. I do think I'm gonna switch out my tree here. I feel like you need better support. Yeah, I don't have any healing. But also, like, all I have is single target attacks as well. I don't know if Pip was any good there. Also, now that I'm thinking about it. Should I just try again with a different party? Like, honestly, I feel like Slib could have done well there. Boba is my dragon, right? Yeah, like Blaze Air probably Rex. Gremlin heal. Yeah, do I need healing? .48 HP is a liability, though. But he knows Blaze more and Frigid Air. No healing? No, my Gremlin was someone else. Heal Slime? Heal was Tuba? Thank you, Dagger. And he knows Fireball. Like, do I need more healing if I just have much better offense? He knows Fireball. Oh, so does this guy. Sure. You're going 3 rounds with no break. Yeah, no, Dagger, no, yes, I understand that. But my options are, I can either have a healer who's relatively weak. Like, if I replace somebody with a healer, I'm losing offense in favor of some support. Or, I can just add more offense. And see if that works, you know? Alex R., what's going on? Alright, let's get this guy like 1 level up. How about that? Yeah, you can't heal with items, Kojiro. It looked like I wasn't allowed to use any items at all. Dragon and cat and healer? Yeah, I guess the cat had some decent offense, but like not enough HP, you know? If you could wreck it in 1 turn, that'd be fine, but can you do that right now? Dagger, I think there's a flaw in that logic. Because I made it pretty far without having to wreck them in 1 turn. I just had like a tree that was doing nothing, you know? Of course, Tuba does also have, like, Fireball, which might do well. Stab found an herb. Alright, let's take out Big Roost first. You need to level up too, but that's kind of what I'm doing, Abraham. Ooh, attacks with full force, but I missed. Oh, I should have used the beef jerky. What am I doing? Alright, I don't need that much experience to level this guy up. But also, like, what are these stats? Wild, 86. Okay, so there was, like, a wild stat that I guess factors into whether they will obey my orders or not. Oh, I got sand in my eyes. Oh, that thing's stats are terrible. Yeah, Dagger, like... We knew that, right? Man, the sand in the eyes is pretty darn bad. Might need to go back and farm another one. What do you mean? I'd get a different gremlin? Does the gremlin usually have better stats and I just found a really weak one? Intus how much damage they'll do, like spells, attack his breath, weapons, and physical attacks. Thank you, Nightwish. Watch out for that manhole. God, what a weird word. Meat! I got a beef jerky. I don't recall well enough to say, but comparing it to others, that wild stat is way up there. Well, it's probably because I left him on the farm for a while, right? Like, that's what they were saying. Rib? Devil class gets high int, but are pretty mediocre in everything else, with some exceptions. Yeah, but this one's a gremlin, right? Which is different. I think. Mini Drac 1 is knocked out. Haven't been able to catch one of those guys. I love how when we fall down, we just end up teleporting. Like, I, like, fade into existence here.
Aren't you a little big-headed? There's always somebody better than you.
What? Why do you assume that about me? Yo, this guy has a crazy team. Orc, Phoenix, and a strange-looking moth. Tuba, hit him with the fireball. Nick DeFrenchie, what's going on? Golf receives 3 damage. Phoenix creates a tailwind. Does that increase agility or something? Orc casts Vivify. Giant Moth isn't revived. Gremlin learns Stop spell at level 10. That seems bad, Dagger. Oh, Tailwind will blow back breath attacks. Interesting. Golf increases to level 11. Alright, bunch of 3s. 5 Def, 3 Aggle, 5 Int. Basically skips an opponent's next turn. Wait, what does, Dagger? Stop spell? I thought it just made so you couldn't cast spells. Oh, you're a bit better than me. Stab got a warp wing. Well, I've died. Bye. Is this the one where your damage doesn't happen at all once, so you could beat the enemy before you die? Wait. Is this the one where your damage doesn't happen all at once, so you could beat the enemy before you die? J-Ro, are you thinking of like the Earthbound rolling HP mechanic? Ooh, a pork chop. Tuba begins to like stab. Okay, I gave him a beef jerky. Grab that meat is right, Scarm. Boba, you have this. Yeah, Earthbound had it too. Yeah, this game doesn't seem to have that, J-Ro. I'll take that extra pork chop. Ethereal Enigma? Alright, you got it. Just come pick it up. It's all yours. Spot Slime. He attacked first. Beef jerky on foe. Collecting every item on every screen gives you a better chance of seeing a priest tamer who will heal you after battle if you win. Nightwish? Interesting. I didn't realize that. No spotted slime. He doesn't want to come join my party. It really seems like... like the chances of a monster joining you after battle are like really low. Spotted slime counts as a beast type monster. Dagger, it absolutely is a slime. Yeah, no, a slime is its own type, right? But you can mix it with a beast to get a unicorn? I have so many warp wings. Alright, let's use a pork chop. He starts eating a treat, and he starts to like stab. Keep the meat for enemies. Yeah, but like my inventory was full. So I was just making room. Really frustrating when you waste a bunch of rare meat on a monster and it doesn't join you after. Let's get a Fang Slime, then Fang Slime Beast into a Unicorn. Interesting. Is that good? Unicorn is good, Nightwish? Evil Seed. This guy needs 200 for the next level. Found an herb. There's another herb. Cannot carry any more herbs. I will eat one right now. Boba's wounds heal. Oh. That's a lot of monsters that I don't have. Wait, no, I have one of those devils, right? I do. I do have a demonite already. But I don't have a spot slime or a hork. Poor Herb. He got eated. J-Ro, he's fine with it. I'll evil your seed, Gouda guy. Thank you. I want that little chocobo symbol next to my name. How do I do it? Oh, Nightwish. Yeah, so a lot of my channel members have that chocobo symbol next to their name. That one specifically might be after you've been a member for like 3 or 4 months. But if you're interested in becoming a channel member, you can click that join button that is somewhere around the chat. Depends on your rank. Dagger, I don't know if rank is the right word. But yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. Hello? There's a stick? Guys. Of course I get into a battle right before I find the stick. These people want the stick too. I hate how often I'm just trying to mash through that text that's like, look out, there's an enemy. Look out, there's another enemy. Look out, there's a third enemy. Like, I'm hitting the A button like, yeah, let me get through that text. And then I want to immediately go into commands. But I accidentally hit the free-for-all fight button. I'll join when I see the skies. Yeah, Nightwish? Probably after this. Stab found one missed staff. Well, good thing I didn't missed it. No, wait. Someone else missed that staff by accidentally leaving it there. Tiny Cat, you hopping up? I used to love Slimeborg. Scarm? You can barely see Tiny Cat. He's out of frame. He's out of frame now. King Leo. You mean from Diablo 1? I don't know if you can hear the stomping happening upstairs, but Jackie J is definitely home and excited about something. See ya, Tiny Cat. He jumped up to the windowsill up there. I probably didn't realize it at the time, but I think this music is from Dragon Quest IV, is it not? What? A sky bell? I don't need, like, 9 warp wings. Best of luck with the game. I got a date with some fists. Nicholas D, you do not have to tell us about your personal life. But thanks for dropping by. Cures confusion. Oh, look at this pattern. That's neat. Alright, thanks, Nightwish. Is there anything up here? Nope. Asim, what's going on? There's like a whole breeding chart I had printed out when I was a kid. Scarm? Hell yeah. Alright, this guy's gonna try to give me an herb, but Stab can't carry anymore. He only needs 96 more experience. Should I get that? Let's put some stuff in the bank. We monster hunting? Yeah, kinda, Asim. glasses changed, says Gouda Guy. You Gouda got it. I have it saved in my favorites in Safari. The chart you were just talking about? Hey, Gouda Guy. Thanks for being a channel member. By the way, my channel members, if you're a member of any channel, I think you get like a free super sticker that you can just put, or a super chat that you can just put in the chat once per month. Being like, hey, I'm a member, and here's how long I've been a member. And then you get to write a message. I'm collecting medals! Oops. We Dragon D's evil seeds. J-Ro, that's what we doing. Alright, I'm gonna get one more level for Boba, and then we'll try the tournament again. How do you do that, says Scarm. What, the member milestone thing? You can just put it in the chat if you, click, like, the donate icon, the little money symbol, if you're a channel member. But if you're asking how to become a channel member, I think you click the same little money icon in the chat, and there's like a join button, maybe? Ooh, give me 1 second here. I'm a channel member, says Genevieve B. Hey, howdy, Master Girl. Sometimes it's there, most of the time it isn't. Well, if you've used it that month, then it's not there anymore, Gouda Guy, I think. Hi, Asim. Yeah, Genevieve B, Asim came back. I was wondering where Asim was. I named my Black Mage after Asim when we did Final Fantasy 1. Ooh, 2 monsters I would like to catch. Yeah, won't let me subscribe from mobile either. Oh, J-Ro, interesting. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, I don't know why YouTube doesn't just, like, put more work into it. It's like a $1 trillion company, you know what I mean? I tore Asim once, says Joseph Collin. Nice, like that. Welcome. Oh, Karma, I forgot to say last time. Make sure you talk to all the NPCs in the area outside the arena. The arena. There are a few who will challenge... There are a few who will challenge what they say and even offer you some things. Interesting. Trashy RPG Theorist, welcome. Never in my life did I think there was a slime variant I didn't know about. The hell is a spot slime? Exactly what it sounds like. They call me Spot Slime because I drop a hot rhyme. That's what he's like. I meant to go to the bank and I forgot to do that. Gen B, I've been recovering from a cold. Oh, uh-oh, a gang of roosters. Oh, who will change what they say? Sorry, Nightwish. Can't read. You wrote it wrong, I read it wrong. You wrote it right, I read it wrong. Bank's closed on Sunday. Merc Vision. I think there was a story about how in, like, the 1998 NBA Finals, Karl Malone was at the free throw line. Karl, the mailman, Malone, was at the free throw line with a chance to ice the game. And Scottie Pippen, since it was a Sunday, said to him, the mail doesn't get delivered on Sundays, Karl. And he missed both free throws, and then the Bulls went on to win the game. Or something like that. Oh shit, I know this story, says Merc Vision. Yeah. Hey, look at this, we got a big chicken. I'm just gonna take this guy onto our team so that we can eat him later. Okay, so my guy Fire Drake wanted the name Rhyme. R-I-M-E. And then if we find another enemy who can spit flame breath, that guy's name is going to be Bars, thanks to Grimburn. Selena, what's going on? Said, hi, I love chicken. Want to take Rhyme with you on your quest? Yeah, but I'm gonna send him to the farm. Oop. Hey, there it is. Funny enough, it became a recurring thing that Carl the Mailman Malone always underperformed on games played on Sundays throughout his career. Interesting. Silver Tongue, what's going on? Okay, so Boba leveled up, right? Yeah. Let's go back. Can we get a Scar? Yo, Scar, like it says in the chat, anyone who gives a $10 donation or greater gets to name a monster. That guy gives you an herb every time. Seems like a good way to make a tiny bit of money. Yo, Gouda guy with a cool $14.99 Australian, which is approximately 10 US dollars. When you get to name the dragon from the dragon egg, call it D's. Oh my gosh. Hey, Gouda guy, thank you so much. I will try to remember when you have specific monster requests. Yo, everyone put the cheese in the chat for Gouda guy. Appreciate you. The Spartan. I didn't know until a few years ago that this was a prequel to Dragon Quest VI. I guess I didn't know that either, the Spartan. Yo, we got, I'm gonna say it's like 11 squats to go. Aces, I see you with a lot of cheese. You know what would be really tough? Naming one of them Ray, like the cat. I'm poor. Ray Cat? Maybe. Maybe someone will spot you. Like a slime. Alright, let's go to the bank. Which is somewhere. I just have like a full inventory, you know? So let's put some of this stuff away. Or can I sell it? Bless you, tiny cat. Alright, we're going to the item shop to sell stuff. I'm gonna sell a moon herb. I'm gonna sell an awake sand. I don't need 4 warp wings. Let's sell 3 of them. I have 7 herbs. Let's sell 5 of them. Alright, that seems fine. Tim Carr is right. Bless you, Timothy Vehicle. And then let's bank some of this money. Azim, love that you said that, says Genevieve B. 90% sure the status effects don't stay after battle, so the status cure items are meh. Oh, Nightwish, okay. Let's put some gold. 500 bucks. Look at all that G is right. J-Ro? What does the G stand for, you think? Great currency. Alright, let's try E-Class again. I like how we go into the side of the door there. Alright, gonna skip through this. The G stands for geese, which is a combination of gold plus cheese. Wild geese, that's right. Look out, Poisonmon. Oh, I see, I can't have them specifically target. Well, that's bad. Oh, sleep got both of us. That's two of us. Golf is poisoned and wakes up. Bad turn there. Golf loses 5. Tuba loses 3. Tuba is paralyzed. Really bad first round. Dragon enemy on the right kind of looks like a catfish. Yeah, Merc Vision, I think that guy's in Dragon Warrior 4 as well. Scarm, yeah, it seems like you automatically get woken up if you get hit. Not a thing in some Final Fantasy games, though. Dang, really bad first round. That could have ended so much quicker. This game has some divine slime variants. Trashy RPG theorists? You bet it does. Fairy Drag. Okay, so charge is fine for Boba and Golf. Let's go with cautious on Tuba. Yo, Genevieve B sent a KarmaJolt gift membership, and Luth Lexor received it. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate you, babe. Let's add 6 to the to-go counter. Golf. I don't love the illusions. Alright, I need Tuba to start using spells, I think. This, okay, we're getting way worse luck this round. I almost gave money to a random streamer and rerouted it to you. Hey, everyone put the puppies in the chat for Genevieve B. Yeah, maybe it was a bad plan to try to throw a healer into this group, when I could have just added more offense and brute forced it reliably. Yeah. Not to mention, we did happen to get, like, insanely bad luck there. Like, I think the first time we went through this, nobody got put to sleep or anything like that, but I got put to sleep, like, multiple turns and paralyzed. That's pretty darn bad. Tuba being asleep crippled you? I just don't think that guy belongs on the team. Yeah, no, I couldn't run, could I? Boba not falling asleep because materials type are highly resistant. My dragon, Nightwish? Tubid. Yeah, exactly. Well, lost 50 bucks. Let's replace Tuba with my cat and just see what happens. Yeah, oof is right, Asim. That was really bad. Well, now I have to take my money out of the bank. That could have just been a fluke there, because, like, I feel like the RNG there was atrocious for me. You'd be better off with Face Tree instead. Was that guy doing damage, though, Nightwish? Like, I felt like he wasn't hitting hard. Whoops, wrong way. The Golem is Boba. No, the Golem is Golf. Who fell asleep. Are any of them named Goo? Yeah, yes, yeah, we do have a Goo, Trashy. Let's take some gold. I kind of want to just try again with this team. This might not work either. Where am I going? Your monsters gain experience in the farm and level. They won't... But they won't increase their stats? Nightwish. Okay, so that's really bad to have monsters in the farm. He can curse. Okay, what does that do, Nightwish? Brain Ripper, what's going on? This is our third attempt at whatever league this is. E-League. Watch out. Crest Pent, Tree Slime, and Poison Gone. Charge, charge, charge. Alright, good hit. Sap? Reduced. Oh, Boba's poisoned because this guy poisons you when he hits you, I guess. We saw that last round. Sap reduced my defense by like 30 there. That's a lot more than most Dragon Warrior games. Which honestly is a good change. I feel like the, like reducing defense abilities were pretty bad in early Dragon Warrior games. It's like, ooh, I can reduce your defense by 9, you know? Is that a big deal? So I can do 2 more damage with my attacks? Curse does a plethora of things. Takes away MP, makes them frightened, and some other things too. I see. I've been hella sick lately. Almost fell asleep on the vibraphone in band. I have the flu and strep, and had 104 temp the past few days running. Your stream is comfort. Yo, Trashy. I hope you, like, feel better. And that's a great comment. Thank you so much. Look out. Alright. Just go. Just go. Yeah, that AoE attack does, like, a lot of total damage. Boba attacks with full force. Okay, we crit Drac Slime. Golf yells and attacks. Love that. If we can take out an enemy before it gets a turn here, that'd be great. Nice. Ooh, that was kind of a big hit there. Pip throws Vacuum Slash. Get well soon, Trashy. Yeah, everyone put the trash in the chat. And the puppy dogs for Genevieve B. Alright, we're in, like, fine shape here. Like, I don't know... These marine slimes can hit a lot of us with ice. Like, they hit pretty hard. Arm for now, what's going on? It is leg day. Welcome. Snaily 2 calls for help. Okay, that's... Allies? Wait. What? He called for help, and it did, like, 60 damage. We need this Blaze Air to, like, crush. I need a Blaze Air, like, right now. Jeez. Okay, so that was better than the first attempt, even though we got worse luck. I feel like the first attempt that I did, nobody did anything to me, and I almost won. And now I'm finding out that these monsters are way more powerful than I thought they were, but we still did okay. Ugh, what do I do? Oh, these guys are gonna wreck you. Yeah, Nightwish, the first time I fought those guys, like, the ice breath was a problem, but, like, they kept calling for help and nothing would happen. So I was like, alright, good, I'm glad they're doing that this turn. But then it turns out that calling for help can sometimes actually summon, like, unseen allies. And it did, like, 20, 20, 20. Whole bunch of damage. Why aren't you grinding or something? Trashy RPG theorist? I feel like I've done a lot of that, but I guess you need more. So Nightwish, you're saying that... Oh, now he does it. You're saying that when one of my monsters is on the farm, it will gain experience and level up, but the level ups will have 0 stat increases? That's awful. Let's take Pillow Rat into my party. Hey, we got a Pillow Rat, everyone. Does this guy have breath attacks? I'm guessing no. So yeah, I've got 2 names on the list. One of them's for a dragon, and another one is for a different monster type that that uses fire breath. So I guess I'll name this one. This is Bomb. Bomb. Want to name Pillow Rat as Bomb? Yes. Let's take him with me on my quest. He can go to the farm. Meep is a good call, East. It evolves into Yell, which can hit 9 times. Nightwish, that's insane. Yeah, so the first few times I saw it, it didn't do anything, so I assumed, oh, that's like only something monsters can do out in the field. Ooh, a Caterpillar. Surprise attack. No, he dances to confuse enemies. So do I, Nightwish. Money. $10. Watch out, Pillow Rat and Caterpillars. Hey, I got an idea. Let's do these 17 squats. Thank you so much for the donations, everyone. Okay, we ready? I don't know how well you can see me, but let's do 17 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, arm for now with a cool $5. Hey, thank you so much. Everyone put the arms in the chat for leg day. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Hey, appreciate you. Are you proud of me? I actually saw the Streamlabs donation coming in when I didn't have my headphones on. That's unusual for me. Hey, thanks, Arm for now. Okay. KJ is working out and his aura is raising while I heating up popcorn. Asim, I could go for a snack. Ooh, a goopy monster. Ooh, coin. 8 monies. Leaf. Found an herb. Dragon Kid. Let's take out this pillow rat first. Why is it arm for now and not arm forever? Good a guy? Because sometimes it's something else. For now. I'm lurking while punching. Nicholas D? Heck yeah. If you catch a bunch of goopies, I'm pretty sure you can breed them into something cool, says Scarm. If you ever encounter an area that has 2 screens, don't pick up all the items. You have a chance to encounter a green clothes tamer. And if you win, she's a huge boost to the lowest stat. Okay. An area that has only 2 screens, don't get all the items. If I change it now, will you miss me now? I always miss you, Arm for now. Where's the hole? Don't take that out of context. There it is. Found it. Still waiting for you, Karma. Nicholas D. I've been busier than I expected to be. Meat? Goopy and Dragon Kid monsters. Dragon ready to fend off an attack. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's like a dodge and counter ability. I get it. You know we always have room for you. Hey, appreciate you. Good guy? Oops. Controller error. I'm using a GameCube controller that is obviously very old. Karma, what's your favorite variant of slime across all games? Love me the liquid metal slimes from Dragon Quest VIII. Whether I'm farming or just picking one that I think looks the goofiest. And sounds the goofiest and moves the goofiest. Crunch. Dragon Kid 2. Yes, the metables. Design. Yeah, no, I'm still going with that one. Jackie Jolt or GameCube controller? Which one's older? GameCube controller. Gouda guy, for sure. By a lot. Ooh, fairy rat. It's good to have some fairy types against all these dragons. Yeah, GameCube controller old enough to vote for sure. It's gotta be like nearly 25 years old. Something around there. Jackie J is not. Your lack of inventory sorting both frightens and angers me. Nightwish, fine. I'll hit the select button. As in the one you're currently using. Yup. Yeah, oh yes, Yeah, no, this one's been around since GameCube was like the newest system. Ooh, I found a beef jerky. And beef jerky. Oh, thank God. Nightwish, you got it. Alright, we can conceivably get 2 levels and then try again, I guess. Is this Pokemon? It is, Searzz. This is from Dragon Quest IV, right? This song here? Or maybe this is also from Dragon Quest V. Well, yeah, no, this one's from 5. What was the one that I heard earlier that was from... that I didn't quite recognize? You know about the map, yes? No, Nightwish, I don't. This game has thrown a lot of information my way, but I don't think it mentioned anything about a map. Dang, this game has almost no original songs. It also has almost no original enemies. Yo, we got a fairy rat, everyone. Can fairy rat learn fire breath or some sort of breath attack? Does anyone know? Please name fairy rat. For real, yeah, that's his name. If this guy gets fire breath, he can be bars. No breath attacks on this guy? Alright, in that case, I guess I get to name it then. Let's name this guy... Trash would be a W name. That's the name that I used for my main character in Secret of Mana the first time I played through it on YouTube. Frat. I'm gonna name him Bees. Is that funny enough? No, says Searzz. All right, you got it. Name him D. Searzz, but that's the name that Gouda Guy wants for the dragon. Sign, Nicholas D? That's like almost there. Wait, Soup. I don't think I named anyone Soup yet. Let's name him as Soup. Send him back to the farm. Abysmal stats. I guess he's only level 6. Rebel. Slow and smash lime? I love that attack. Yeah, Dagger. Would it have been funny to do a double O? Soup is liquid lunch. That's right, Searzz. MB Mixes says next be buns to go with soup. Let's fight. Searzz is my kind of soup. Nicholas D? What do you mean? Mine too, but what do we mean by that? Bird. Asim? Bird would have been a good name. Oh, the map, Nightwish. Yeah, okay. I forgot about that. Wow. That's a pretty neat looking map. It's got a little feather on it. Which is not a chimera wing. He became soup after too much punches? I want to be your soup, but I want to know why. Searzz? Maybe we'll figure it out. Fairy rat and caterpillar. How is it a fairy rat when it's very clearly just like a hornet? That map looks like trash, but not like me. Trashy RPG theorist, but like, I don't mind like a very rudimentary and undetailed map as long as it conveys the information that I need, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just like red rectangles, but it shows me exactly what I need to know. The other day you were looking at the beast tail item. It stays in your inventory and points you in the direction of the portal on your map. Do I even have one of those? Map herb lets you see the entire landscape. Wait, have I had this the whole time, or did that just appear? Better than Mother 1's map? I don't remember Mother 1 having a map. Wait, yes I do. It shows the towns, just like in Earthbound, right? And the live I was watching just ended, and I popped into Dragon Warrior Dungeon. Help, I'm trapped. Frogs? We'll get out of here right now. Quaze says, loving that battle music. I don't think I've ever seen this game before. Yeah, this is Dragon Warrior Monsters for the Nintendo GameCube. Game Boy Color. But I am playing it on the GameCube using the Game Boy Player peripheral. I don't know why I left. We're close to some level ups. I may have just lost the game, says Calvin S. What game? Codanonicals, what's going on? What's your seated leg press max? I have no idea. What's yours, Kodo? Do I have any mini medals? No. But I do have a tiny dono. Oh my gosh, have the tiny dono, says Nicholas D with a cool 20 Swedish krona. Hey, thank you so much. Let's add some twos to the to-go counter. Gary P2, I see you as well. Tim B. Just Google the Mother 1 world map, and it's not looking nuts. Okay, I remember maybe there were town maps, like when you're inside of a town, that looked fine, but I also haven't played that game in years. Alright, what do we got in here? Herbs. Love water. Block spells where they missed. Wait, what does the love water do? Oh, it's a restorative item. Restores HP. Alright, let's sell some items. And then we'll get back in there. Dang it. I'm gonna sell all my herbs, actually. I'm gonna sell this sand. Pots, that's right, Asim. One of them had a mini medal in it at one point. Why not save and restart if you lose to save your money? Nightwish? I don't play that way. That's what the bank is for. Ah. Oh, I can only put multiples of 100, I see. Automatically better than Earthbound in the shopping department. Because you can sell a bunch of stuff at the same time. What was I gonna do? Probably go get that level up. You did when you gave away your dragon. Nightwish? I don't know. For some reason, I didn't consider that dishonorable or cheating. Because that was just me misunderstanding what the guy was saying to me. With the battle arena, I know exactly what I'm getting into. And it's not like any sort of BS, you know? Yo, what game is this? Says Christopher Smack. This is Dragon Warrior Monsters for the Game Boy Color. God forbid wanting to stock up on items in Earthbound. Kodo? Yeah, inventory management is tough in that game. Not nearly as bad as it is in Shining Force 1. That is the worst inventory management of any game I've ever played. Nightwish? No, I see you. It's a legitimate question. Imagine having a rare item in an RPG and actually not saving it until the end of the game and never using it. Frogs? Couldn't be me. I get the logic, though. Like, there are some people who are like, yeah, I'm gonna save every elixir for, you know, until the end of the game. I can't use it during this boss battle, because, like, what if I need it later, right? And then you get to the very end of the game, you're at the final boss, you're about to land the killing blow, and you realize, you know what? I never used these mega elixirs or elixirs. Why didn't I use them when I had the chance? But also, if you got there without using them, then you technically didn't need to use them. You can manage my inventory. Oh my gosh, cute guy. If you fill your inventory in Earthbound before receiving the Sound Stone, your sister will hold it for you and you never need to see it again. Frogs, yeah, I've seen something like that. Mega Harv showed that off, as a matter of fact. I was gonna play Shining Force 1, but it was too tedious to add the graphic update hack. Graphic? Straw Hat Brian says, liquid metal slimes, absolutely the best. A seed. Found an int seed. Do not use those in Dragon Warrior 3. The seed items will permanently increase a stat. So the int seed will permanently increase the intelligence of one of your monsters. But in Dragon Warrior 3, the int seed and vitality seed don't have any positive effects. They can only slow your growth. Because of the way vitality and intelligence work in that game. Gotta get back to work. Have a good stream. You can't breed until at least monster level 10, and changing which gender goes first will result in a different monsters. Good luck. Hey, Nightwish, thank you so much for all the hints and stuff. So yeah, in Dragon Warrior 3 on the NES, which, you know, and I'm hoping this was fixed in the HD 2D remake or whatever. If you gain intelligence or vitality when you level up, you are more likely to gain MP or HP on that level up. So like if during a level up I get 2 vitality and 2 intelligence, I'll probably gain something like 5 HP and 5 MP. But if you use intelligence seeds or vitality seeds, which permanently increase your int or vit, you are less likely to gain intelligence or vitality when you level up, and therefore your HP and MP growth will most likely be lower. Got 500 kyat from my grandma as a gift the other day. Was going to donate it to you, then I realized my parents disabled in-app spending. What is kyat? My cat is right here, and she's asleep. Onion, says Asim, thank you. Hey, Pip leveled up. Speaking of my cat. 4 HP, 5 MP, 4 attack, 4 defense, 5 agile, 4 int. Myanmar currency. I never heard of that, Trashy. Listen, that's very nice of you. But don't even worry about it, dog. Like, if you want to help me out, just click the like button. Herb. Get. That's it, Genevieve. Speaking of which, let's do these 2.22 squats. Alright, and thanks for the donations, everyone. Ready? 1, 2. 0.22. That was a little bit more than that, but appreciate y'all being so generous. Like it says in the chat, if we get any donations, I'm doing squats today. Asim, Genevieve, I see you. And like it says in the chat, if you donate $10 or more, you can name one of my monsters. But you only get 4 characters. So keep it short, I suppose. Also, welcome in, everybody. Hey, thank you so much for being here. That's really cool of you. And if you like the content, or if you just, like, want to help me out and be real nice, feel free to click that like button. Hey, I sorted the inventory. Nightwish would be proud of me. Let's use an herb on Pep. Rats, says Straw Hat Brian. Did you know that cats, though mostly lactose intolerant, can eat older, hard cheeses like cheddar, Swiss or Parmesan in small amounts? That means cats can enjoy cheese. My cats kind of like cheese. Yo, Gary P2 with the cool $5 saying, this is for @TrashyRPGTheorist. Hey, everyone puts a trash can in the chat for Gary P2 and Trashy RPG Theorists. Hey, thank you so much for the cool $5. For the cool 5 squats, I should say. Pip attacks. And Golf is about to get a level up. I don't feel like I'm at a place where I can definitely win the next league. But if I get one more level up, I'll try again. I just need to not get, like, terrible luck. I don't know, I probably need good luck, I would say. Oh. I forgot that I'd be exiting. I call my dog the tax collector whenever I bring cheese out of the fridge. Yes, dog tax. Best thing about Final Fantasy VI is when the World of Ruin happens, the game decides to reset your inventory and put items on top and equipment on bottom. Is that a thing, Trashy RPG Theorist? I didn't notice that. There is no luck, only RNG. East 500, that's the luck! But I feel pretty lucky having you all here watching my streams. Alright, let's get one more level up and then I think we'll try again. And we're pretty close to it, right? 96. And then Stab will be somewhat close to a level up, but I think I can wait. Unless I find a trainer around here. Whoever set the seed from my life's RNG picked -1. That's the seed, frogs? Hey, stay hydrated, everybody. Hydrate or dihydrate, and tell your friends that I'm great. Oh, the 1 out of 4 shows me what floor I'm on. I see. Hold on a second. Lets you see the entire landscape. Okay, so I bet if I use that, I'll be able to see the map of the whole floor. That's what that does. It's a consumable, I'm guessing. The map herb. Or maybe it's Mayferb, is how it's pronounced. Watch out! Dragon Kid and Goopy monsters. I want this dragon. Pip is not listening to you. Pip attacks. That's exactly what I told you to do. So good work. That was like me in class. Wasn't listening, but still got the right answer. When I was in elementary school, that would happen to me all the time. Feel like you can manipulate the RNG in Final Fantasy 1 NES. I had a save state, and no matter how many times I rest, every time I move one space out of town, it was the same fight every time. Yeah, no, I think encounters are determined, like, well before you... I'm guessing that encounters are determined at the end of the previous battle. I think what I've heard about FF1 is that there's like basically it chooses a number, and whenever you walk, that number decreases by a certain amount depending on the terrain you're walking on. And when that number hits a certain threshold, that's when you get into an encounter. Ooh, look at this. Every journey has its danger. Take care of yourself. You can save in this room, but you cannot save out in the overworld, Ping Penguin. FF1 sucked. Didn't even get past Garland before I rage quit. Trashy RPG. FF1 is like one of my favorite games of all time. But I can absolutely see that happening, yeah. Alright, I need 57 for a level up. FF1 gets way better after Garland, yeah, good guy. You're making me want to play this again, man. Yeah, Scarm, because I'm doing such a bad job at it, you're like... Someone has to play this game correctly. Why did I say that? No, that's a great compliment, thank you. Beef? Scarm, how long you been subscribed? Since like 2008? This is not me, says Searzz. No, that's a bird, yeah. Picky, he's from Earthbound. You're doing great, bud. Hey, thanks. I think as long as I eventually beat the game, I'm doing fine, you know? Doesn't matter how many times I die or lose. Was this a map herb? Map herb. Long time, yeah, exactly. 13G. I got stuck on Kraken before taking a break in FF1. By the time I came back, I was lost. Yeah, easy to get lost in that game. Or, like, forget what you're doing. Because you don't get enough hints. Is this a long game? I was told that this game is going to take forever. Which I guess I don't mind. I just happen to be in the middle of a lot of games that take forever. Golf attacks. Alright, almost at the level up. FF1 is fantastic, it's just a product of its time. You need a certain mindset going into it. Oh yeah, Gary P2, and like, a lot of people are like, I want to play this game without a guide, and I'm like, okay, just know that there's a lot of broken stuff in this game, because it's from that NES era. So, like, you might spend 40,000 gold on a spell that turns out to not work at all, because it's bugged. Do you have any year-long goals this year you're striving to achieve? Yeah, so Straw Hat Brian, I've been thinking about that, because last year I was like, we're going to beat every game on the SNES Classic, and we did, and that was fun. This year, I'm probably just going to try to get through a bunch of my PlayStation RPGs. Or some games from my backlog, like Skies of Arcadia, which is not a PlayStation RPG, but a GameCube RPG. Or Dreamcast. I happen to have the GameCube version. I'm gonna read this guide without the game. Nicholas D, I do that all the time. Alright. God, I have so much beef jerky. Alright, let's save. I'll back your log. Genevieve, what? That's how I met you. I was playing a game on YouTube. I remember when you used to do that. What, play games on YouTube? GameCube and RPG does not compute. Guy James? Yeah, well, it was originally for Dreamcast, from what I understand, I think. Nick DeFrenchie says, okay. Alright, everyone. Everything's okay. I know the GameCube was adventure and platforms. Yeah, and Smash Bros. Melee. Nick D beat the shite out of me. Nick DeFrenchie, I gotta come get some, too. For free, you say? Tales of Symphonia was on GameCube, and that game was a masterpiece. I don't know that one, Straw Hat Brian. Let's sell 4 jerkies. And then put that int seed in the bank. NTF has a very punchable face. I wish Nick D said that to me. Wait, what? Genevieve, what? Wait, what? This guy works here just to say that line about how if you die, you lose half your stuff, half your gold. Let's put 2 ribs in the bank. I am leaving. Gen B, wink if you're in danger. I'm jealous I'm not getting attention is all. Genevieve B? Everyone put the puppies in the chat for Genevieve B. And a leash, if there is one. Jen, start playing Tekken with the boys. Guy James? David G, what's going on? Fox is kind of like a dog. Alright. Should we try again? I might get whooped. I'm not playing rip-off Mortal Kombat. Oh my gosh. Genevieve B, are you an MK fan? I pick Tekken over Mortal Kombat most days. But I could see Genevieve B doing like a katana cosplay. Never got as far as you are. Guy James, same here. No, Nick D, she's talking about something else. I think she's talking about literal Mortal Kombat. She's hardcore. Okay. I'm not doing the voices because I've done this a couple times. I'm your 43rd like. Yo, David G, that's a great number. Oh, no, I don't play video games. Yeah, Genevieve B plays real video games like Gems of War and Balatro. If you play Phoenix right, it's Moral Combat. I like that, Nicholas D. Ooh, okay, we got that guy before he could poison us, and that's pretty nice. Pip throws a vacuum slash. right. Doing pretty good. Okay, this... We almost finished that round without taking any damage. That was real good. Searzz needs... Defib. Horrible Wombat? Searzz, I would play that. Autumn Sprites. What is Captain Falcon's favorite drink? Falcon Punch. They used to make one of those at the bar that I go to. Actually, I've been to a couple bars that make a Falcon Punch. Jen is just jelly of the power of friendship, trough fighting. Nicholas D, now who's spelling things wrong? I love how almost all the Emmy names in this game weren't canon. Yeah, no, they probably had to truncate the names Trashy RPG, because, like, Game Boy can't fit a lot of letters. Drac Slime. Yo, we, first turn, took out 2 enemies. Got Fire Breath, but that was to be expected. Got a lucky crit, too, on that, whatever that enemy on the right was. Karma, give me back my dono for that snide remark. Nicholas D? Alright, I will. And I'll stop playing Alundra, too. No, I won't. Actually, I'll keep the dono and just play more Alundra for you, and you'll be like, ah, I forgot about everything. Because Alundra, great. Gen Master B, let me see your grooves. Don't worry about losing. Just try your best. Is that what he said? Okay, that was very encouraging. I could still get whooped here because these guys have some powerful attacks. Allies appear. Allies have gone. Okay, so they only hit once for 12 damage. This Ice Bolt doesn't affect Golf, it seems. Like, he's blocked it every time, or dodged it, I should say. Golf has 69 HP. We took out one of the Snailies. Ice Bolt has no effect on Golf. Kinda hurts Pip and Boba. Your rap skills, Gen B. Oh, she's got a sick line, Searzz. Something about what she uses to write with. Okay, I don't, like... Did those 2 level ups make that much of a difference that, like, we are just dog walking our opponents now, so to speak? Of course, it's not over yet. This Armorpede could have like 1,000,000 HP. Never mind, he died. Stab knocks out the enemy. Congratulations, we have a new champion. My name is Jen, and I write with a pen. If I was an animal, I'd be a hen. I don't think you would, though. But that was sick. Give a round of applause for Master Stab. Them bugs got exterminated is right, it seemed.
Well done, you survived E-Class. The king opened the room of peace and bravery for you. More travelers' gates with stronger monsters are waiting for you.
David G, you like a new champion? Alright, everyone, we did it. We beat E-Class. Did we level up, too? I want to say yes. Pip was level 12 before? Maybe I'm wrong. Jen with a pen, says Frozen Stock. Karma, I can't believe you predicted my totally random freestyle. Genevieve B, I got you downloaded. French female dogs are called chien. It rhymes with Jen. Okay, that's pretty good. I see Jen in the corner, posting loud for a mention, throwing sparks in the dark just to capture attention. Phone light glow, but the screen Stay dry. No buzz, no ping. Just the echo reply. Yo, Nicholas D? Those were some bars right there. Oh my goodness. Ooh, warp gates.
This is the room of peace and bravery. Go right to the gate of bravery, left to the gate of peace.
Alright, alright. Let's fight like a couple monsters. But it's also used like the B word. NTF, I consent. Soul Wave! Well, cut my legs off and call me Shorty. It's stream time. Yo, we got an Agile seed. Everyone put something very agile in the chat for that agility seed. A regular Demonite? Pip attacks with full force. Critical hit. Jeej. I assumed the enemies would be harder around here. Maybe they will be. 45 gold there. And an herb. Kink. KarmaJolt being agile.jpg. Welcome in. Kink, were you streaming last night? I think it was the one time you weren't. And I was like, ooh, wait, this time I'm gonna remember to raid Kink's stream, but you weren't live. So we raided, Pixel Bro Lee instead. That guy's a homie. He was like so excited to talk about like, oh, I took my daughter to the father-daughter dance and I, you know, actually got over my fear of dancing and she had a great time and then we went ice cream and it was like, oh my god, you're such a good dad. Karma, what is your agility score? Nicholas D, right now it's lower because I've been doing a bunch of squats. We going hard every day, says King. Yo, what are these enemies? Eye clown monster? It looks like a bored grasshopper with a spear. And then these witches are doing jumping jacks. Pixel Broly, yeah, so wholesome, Nicholas D. But you could tell he was excited, like, I did it! My daughter had a really good time, you know? Super sweet guy, yeah, uh-huh. Been streaming every day for the past 10 years, but only 2 hours at a time these days. Yeah, Kink, that's like pretty much... When I get the 2-hour mark, I'm like, alright, I'm done. Yeah, Genevieve B. The guy's got great streams. And he's a wholesome dude. It's a slant rhyme at best. Wait, what are we talking about, Straw Hat Brian? You wanted a straight rhyme? To have a great time? I don't know. I'll show you my one-eyed clown, says Skarm. Oh my god. I'm afraid of clowns. Is this game like Final Fantasy? Kink, this is Dragon Warrior Monsters, so it's actually like Pokemon in the style of the Dragon Quest games. Dragon Quest / Dragon Warrior. Interchangeable. Is that clown even one-eyed? Like, I didn't notice that. I got a moon herb. Oh, nifty. I love nifty. Soulwave says, is your name Lance? Do you come from France, where they wear baggy pants and don't know how to dance? Damn, Soulwave. There was one time I met, like a friend's roommate, and I introduced myself the way I always do. I shook their hand and said, hey, I'm Graham, like the cracker. And they flipped it around on me and said, hey, I'm Lance, like the cracker. Which is an excellent comeback, but you do have to understand that there is a brand of, like, saltine crackers called Lance, which I think is like a southern thing, and I remember seeing them when I lived in North Carolina Do I fight this guy or what?
Aren't you a little big-headed?
Yeah, dude, everyone is big-headed here. Our heads are as big as our bodies. We're Game Boy characters. My son, if I have one, will be named Lance. Nick DeFrenchie, I remember, like, my high school friends were talking about how Lance is, like, a quote-unquote gay name. And I'm like, what are you talking about? A lance is like a spear. It's like a long, hard pole that you thrust inside of a man. Oh, I get it. But yeah, great name. Amberweed got knocked out. Holy cow. Droll attacks. Every time I fight one of these guys, it's like, dang, their enemies look really big and scary. You can steal his monster? Scarm? Yeah, let's use a beef jerky. Thrusts. You should be like, you should change it up and be like, hello, I'm Graham, like the antagonist from Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow, on the Nintendo GBA system. You're right, Nicholas D, I should. Thrust away, says a scene. Lance Bass helped ruin the name, too. Wait, what are you talking about? That game rules. I mean, that guy rules. Lance Bass? Wholesome guy. Also kind of funny, too. Like, I follow him on social. He's got a sense of humor. Yo, Arc Demon? That guy's really good at basketball, I think. MOBA increased to level 12. Being gay is awesome. Doesn't ruin anything. You're right, Genevieve B. Also being in a boy band. Hello, I'm Graham. It's like Bob, but with different letters and an extra one. Kajiro? Oh, you're a bit better than me. That's why your head is so huge. Stab. Got a warp wing and a death seed. Yo, I love that. Sorry, I didn't mean to put it like that. Donovan, I appreciate your apology. Yeah, no, we like Lance Bass. He's not one of the, like, spoiled or entitled celebrities and hasn't done anything, like, controversial. I don't think. Alright, let's warp wing on out of here. Once he came out as gay, I'm sure a lot of people associated it with the name. I do, but not in a bad way. That's like a brave thing to do, you know? Especially at the time when he did it. Hey, terrible gay people exist too. Let us be terrible and ruin everything too. Nick DeFrenchie, you're not terrible. You're just French. What do I mean by that? I don't know. I appreciate the clarification, Donovan. Alright, let's put some of these seeds in the bank. In before someone says, you can put your seeds in my bank. But like these permanent stat increase items, I'm gonna put those in the bank until I have like a really powerful monster that I want to buff. Jeffree Star? I don't know who that is, Genevieve B. Someone awful? Yes, Gary B2. I was gonna mention that too. Lance Bass crushed it as Sephiroth in the first Kingdom Hearts. That game has a crazy voice cast. Lance Bass is the voice of Sephiroth. I'm pretty sure he pronounces his last name Bass. I actually don't know. But then, like, Mae Whitman does a voice in that game. Like, she does, I want to say Yuffie? Mae Whitman, who you may know as Anne from Arrested Development. Very bad person, yes. Okay, I won't look it up. Sadly, don't know who Lance Bass is. He was, I don't know if this is ironically, but he sang bass for NSYNC, Soulwave. Yeah, but he only has a few lines. Still, that's badass. Or if you shorten the name, that's Bass. If you shorten the word, I think is what I meant there. Yes, bass, short for badass. All right, everybody, let's save the game and do these 5 squats. I'm hungry. I need lunch. I need girl lunch, which is a charcuterie board. Frogs, you stop. All right, we're doing 5 squats. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's dinner time, though. Dinner BB, you're right. I guess I'll have dinner instead. All right, everybody. Hey! Thank you so much for all the squats, and thank you so much for watching me play some Dragon Warrior Monsters. What's for dinner? Donovan, I made like a bunch of vegetables last night, so I have some leftover broccoli and asparagus. So probably that, and then like some protein, some pasta. Boy lunch is probably a beer and 2 jerky sticks. Genevieve, I haven't had a beer in such a long time. King says have lunch for dinner. Yes, Liner. Alright, everybody, I'm headed out. Thank you so much for watching me play some Dragon Warrior Monsters on the Nintendo Game Boy Color. And until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. I might stream tonight, but I also might take a break because I can feel my brain is exhausted. El Duderino. I'm having homemade Buffalo Ranch chicken dip for dinner. Yo, that sounds awesome. Dang. I'm jealous.